Your life is your responsibility. And when I say this, I really do mean it. Like from last 2 years, I learned this thing the hard way, and that's what I want to share with you. Like we all have this notion, like we all grown up with the parents, and we were all dependent on them from a childhood, and even we grew up to our teen years or our young years. We all had this sort of thing that I had my dad, I had my mother, I had my big brother, sister, someone uncle kind of things. We were all like, they'll see about us, like they'll take care of my future, and it will be all settled down, or like it will be all good. It's going to be a lenient way. That's the kind of notion that we all have, at least those who haven't gone through the cycles that I'm going to discuss today, which I went from last 2 years. And I just reflected about this thing recently. Because I was in college and I had a friend who didn't used to do good in studies that much, but he had this notion that he had his uncle and everything's gonna be fine for him. And yeah, that might be true in terms of his career work, but we all know that how life goes. That's what I'm gonna say, that your life is your responsibility. From last month, I've been feeling miserable about just simply starting my day. I was very bad in just doing the simplest thing of getting ready on time in the morning. And yeah, I admit it. It was hard for me. It is hard for me. And I was like, well, I actually don't have any problem, but why is this stuff still happening to me? Like, why I'm still facing so much difficulties in doing normal things, in doing literally the things that people won't even call them things. Like, it's just normal thing to do, and why I'm facing so much struggle in doing them. My each day went like this for nearly a month. Like my morning used to be miserable, and my afternoon was either it was spent by doom scrolling or by thinking about something for like hours, and by evening used to pass in like minutes. And I was like, how's my day going? And they say that the way you spend your days is the way you spend your life. Like your day cycle determines your life cycle. And I went to a walk today. Like it's night time right now, but I went to the walk in the evening, and it was a plain area. Like it was not crowded. It's not a park. It's like a barren piece of land which has been stopped due to some kind of legal work, and that land has been just barren. A lot of people play sports there, and it's just quite big area. And I went there for a walk, and I started listening to music, one of the historical music I listen, and it just fueled me up. And I simply started running. Yeah, like I started running at that place, and I decided that I'm not gonna stop even for a second till I reach the other point of that place. And to just give you context, that's of around almost kilometer. It's like 1,000 meters, and I went all in it. My whatever I faced, I just went on. I decided that I'm not gonna stop. And when I finished it, it was hard. Like a lot of sweating was there, a lot of thing was there. But all the context of this thing is that I want to tell you that what I felt after that moment, the way I felt, This phenomenon. It reminded me of my childhood days when I used to run in park with my friends by playing games, hide and seek, and a lot. I didn't felt like that from like last 5 years. I thought I am an adult now, but this running or doing something intense, it just shows us our own possibilities. It just shows us that what this body is capable of. I always thought that our mind and body is different, and because of that thinking, I used to work on my mind only. Like I used to read books. I read books and I watch podcasts, informational videos, and a lot of stuff. And more or less, I only used to work on my mind. This thing I what's that with the body. Like I'll join a gym, I'll do workout for half an hour, and my body is going to be okay. Like I don't need to be an athlete. But I came across a video on YouTube. It was about explaining the principles of Buddhism, the principle of dependent origination, and in that 1 hour video, he said that consciousness simply means mind body. Like in Buddhism, they don't say mind and body, they say mind body. They don't differ between mind and body. For them, it's the one core part. Because the way we feel decides our mood, decides our thinking. Like when we are in a bad physical situation, we are not able to think clearly or like feel nice. That just shows that a mind and a body is totally connected, and they both make up the consciousness. And I reflected on me on this thing, and I started doing yoga from last 2 months, and I realized that whenever I wanted to study, like I had exams few months ago, and whenever I wanted to study, it was hard for me if I start a study by just simply waking up from my bed and sitting on the table, grabbing books and it was hard. And if I did just 10 minutes of simple morning wake up yoga, then I was able to study for like nearly 3 hours without any breaks, without feeling any kind of aching or pain in my body or simple laziness that we feel when we sit for a long time. That shows that why the exercise, yoga, and why physical movements matter. You can't just read or gain knowledge and think that you are going to be good, like you are going to achieve the things that you want. You have to physically take actions. You have to get up from your bed, get up from the sofa, and come in front of the mirror and say that yes, I'm gonna do it. Like you have to take physical action. If you're someone young like me, like if you're still in your teenage years, then I will advise you that before working on that project, before working on that business idea, or even any kind of dreams that you have, becoming an artist, a YouTuber, influencer, whatever you want, if you have time, like I have time now, at least few time, then start something physical thing, like start yoga exercise or just simply running in the morning or even in the evening, whatever the time you want. Just find that how intense and how consistent movements of your body makes you feel, like it just lightens you up. For me, at least it did. It like burned me from inside. I'll say elevated me from inside. The whole context of this saying is that your life is your responsibility, and if you want to achieve something, want to become something, want to do something, you only have to take action. Like if in the morning or even today, currently you are feeling bad, you are having this laziness feeling, your parents might tell you something, your friends might tell you something, but it's just you who have to get up and go out. You have to take the steps. You have to run to make yourself feel better. Like words are good, actions are great. That's just what I wanted to say. I didn't create a script for this video. I don't even know what I all said. But one thing I'll say that I spoke my heart, my mind. And yeah, remember that it's all up to you. In one of the podcasts of Mel Robbins, I heard her say, she said that no one's coming to save you. And that felt absurd to me, like it's just any other kind of motivational quotes or some talking she's doing. But it is true. Maybe you are from a rich, wealthy family, then you might be safe in the term of finances, or maybe you are a lot of things. But at the end of the day, when you are looking in the mirror or you are sitting with just yourself, it's just you, and it's the same for a person living in slums or a person living in mansion. It's the same. If you don't trust yourself, if you don't have confidence in yourself, then no matter your background, no matter what benefits you have from birth, what God gives you been given, it's not going to work out. Let's just keep the working out thing aside. It's just not going to feel good even. So I'll say it again, your life is your responsibility. It totally depends up to you. It totally depends up to your actions. What your, not just your future, but what your current moment is going to. So bye.